bottom. Mind control. He's going a little far forward.
Here comes.
YapzOr.
Oh, he's got both trapped.
And Fisher's out. This is going to be another time where Mind Control and GH are in a whole world of pain down here. Mind Control steps in with a stun, but he is dead for a third time in the first 5 minutes down on this bottom lane. And GH, he's going to follow suit as well. This bottom lane is getting crushed by Secret, and Mind Control's game, it's been tossed in the bin already. He's 0-3 in the first 5 minutes as a side lane
Crystal
DK.
Maiden.
He is going to have a nightmare of a time catching back up in this match.
This is where Miracle's like, it's okay, guys. I have 32 and 25. You know, this is my game to carry.
Everybody gets
flawless
it.
one up here, but you guys just die a little less. Just have a little bit, you know, couple less deaths there. But YapzOr, perfect rotation. Godly Fissure catches both of them there. And he's just going to keep floating between these two lanes. It's going to keep putting the pressure onto Weehaw. Nisha still has an Arcane Rune with that as well in the mid lane too. So Weehaw really has to be careful how far he steps up.
Someone's dropped out like a kid in school.
Nigma, they're going to break and they're going to try to make their own aggressive move in response. A scan comes out though. Nisha, he catches the scan on that side.
GH is trying to step in, starting to get the poison going. YapzOr looking for the Fissure lockdown. GH does step in. He wants to keep this poison on with Kuro as well. The wraparound, the lasso's there, dragging Kuro in. But Nisha's going to tick down low with the Maledict on him. Nisha, has he got enough regen to keep himself alive amongst the ticks? He will, by the looks of it. Is that last one enough? It's not. He will survive. They kill Kuro, and Nigma's rotation and focus on the mid lane does not end up being successful.
They knew that there's no point in their support sticking on the sides though, right? So they tried to make an aggressive move because bottom's not really getting helped too much anyway by them. Now they're actually bringing the supports bottom to try to make their own move. But I do see Secret, they're already set up here, GH.
Fissure again from YapzOr, leaving GH with no route of exit. Kuro has got the cask and the Maledict, focusing down Puppey, pushing back the AM with the right clicks will bring him low, but this has brought time for Matu to come in across from the lane. YapzOr trying with the body blocks. He's going to have Fissure back up in a few seconds. Mind Control getting bullied once again down here. They are breaking this man down to the core. A fourth death on the bottom lane as Secret are showing no mercy at all. They are just crushing Mind Control's DK.
You know, I was messaging you privately before the game, and I'm just like, I don't know why Secret doesn't just pick Earthshaker every game. Like, when they play so well around this. He's involved in all 8 of the kills right now on YapzOr from his movements.
4-0-4.
Yeah, like
7 minutes in. And we might be able to add another one to that here. Fisher's out onto Kuro. Sets up for the lasso. They're doing a lot of damage with the birds onto Nisha, and Nisha is going to go down for this one. This time Kuro will live. The Voodoo Restoration heals him up. That time round, the Fissure only setting up a bit of a disaster for his own team as he baits in Nisha to play aggressively with the lasso, and it cost Nisha his life.
All right,
so
carry on.
Who ended up getting the last hit? Okay, GH did. But Weehaw now, even though he's got those low last hits, he was very good, at least on levels in the mid lane, and now he's actually even in net worth with the bat, so.
But as we said earlier, this top lane, Miracle is having entire free farm as the Morphling. Obviously, of course, Secret with the lineup, the AA, they do have counters to the heroes, so in that sense, maybe Secret are just saying, you know, let's not worry about the Morph. We're going to be able to blow him up. Let's just try and make sure that none of the other members of Nigma are having any sort of a game. But you've got to be a little bit because Miracle's done it before, and I'm sure he's carried a fair few games as Morph against AAs in the past, and I'm sure he could do it
Into
again.
the breach!
Yeah, and he's also playing versus a matchup of like a Luna. I think Synderen was the one on the panel who we talked about is Luna doesn't like playing versus that strong single target burst, and that's exactly what Morphling's going to provide when he does have this full freeform as he's queued up the Ethereal Blade as that first shot item.
Yeah.
Secret.
Here I come!
Again for poor Mind Control.
Oh my goodness. A little bit of safety bought for him by GH with the disruption. But it's
30 seconds to showtime.
And it really is, and now GH, he's gonna run.
Axe is calling it. It's in the bag.
There's no hiding. There's no hiding with Nisha cleaning out the trees with the Firefly.
This,
GH going down again.
In the bag.
This bottom lane, it's just a lot of bloodshed. A lot of bloodshed from Nigma's heroes.
They're getting a good amount of tower, at least tower damage in mid because of that. They were right away starting to ping it when the move was already happening. Bottom, they get
the game is on.
Damage up on that one there. Now the rotations will start coming from Secret to
It's all fun and games until someone's frozen solid.
Aware. They back away.
Got a feeling this is gonna be good.
And how's our levels on the AA doing? Since he's gotten so many kills down here, 208, he's not quite 6.
Let's go.
But pretty high level already.
10-minute bounty runes coming up. Secret will be
Swiftly.
able to secure the bottom two, but Enigma, they'll
Destroyed
have the
him.
space to head up top and get those.
I'll not argue.
Hands. It's mind control. He's just hoping that no
move.
one's looking at him down bottom. In the jungle, GH, half of the duo that's been receiving such
Agreed.
a lot of pressure from Secret will continue to do so as they run him down. Tries
Here
to
I
escape.
come.
One more beam will do it. He's doing his best to juke out through the trees and will manage to hide. They don't quite find him. This time GH will live.
Faster.
And Miracle's come over. He wants to look for a bit of action himself. He's found Puppy. And with a waveform forward
I
and
thought
a
as
couple of
much.
right clicks, Puppy will fall. So a little bit of a bonus there for Miracle as he moves over towards the mid.
Into the breach.
Yeah.
That was a lot of space. GH ends up dragging 3 heroes to chase him during all that. They do control
move.
both of the outposts, I think because of that way that they chased on the side of Secret, but yeah, they pulled a lot of heroes there and they end up netting
Here I
themselves a
come.
kill on with Miracle, so it's pretty good.
I thought as much.
Has popped the Elder Dragon.
Cold in
Net
here,
anything to
or is it
try and speed
just
up the
me?
farm, speed up the pressure.
Let's go.
Buys himself a raindrop too, just
Not ready.
survive. Goes toward mid.
Indeed.
Yeah, get some hits on the tier 1 mid. It's already very, very low. Enigma should be able to finish it off here with this push.
Into the
They
breach.
put the 3 of them around, but yeah, they can't stop this tower going down. It will fall. Mind Control's able to close the gap, get him with the Dragon Tail onto Nisha. The
Attack.
familiar stuns as well as the Soul Assumption, bring him low, but the fish he doesn't trap him on the right side.
First blood.
Weehar will be fine.
Yes.
So, Elizabeth will be able to keep both of his
The
familiars
Radiant's
alive.
courier's a goner.
Again, it is Secret responding to Enigma, but Enigma still tends to do so.
Yeah. Secret also gets at least the bottom tower, so it's fairly pretty even moving out. I believe that, I guess, Miracle maybe hitting the jungle got them a little bit more, particularly with Kuroka hitting up top, hitting that level 6. Even trains coming around 2 to 10, and it is even on the gold and the experience. Yeah.
So maybe, that bottom lane, maybe you'll
I'll
go
not
to plan
argue.
for Enigma. This was just a greater picture for them. Just keep the attention down there. You don't have a
Swiftly.
few kills on Mind Control and GH. As long as they don't disturb Miracle. And so far, that's been what's happening. 89 and 41 on Miracle.
Here's
The free
ice
farm
in your
continues. He
eye.
holds on to that top spot in alignment with Matu. And that is Matu who's been involved in
Forward.
9 kills. This Luna's 207, but Miracle's keeping on par with just relying on hitting the
Faster.
creeps. He's only had 1 kill involvement, and that's enough to keep him level with the carry that's involved in 9.
Yeah, I think the
On.
biggest thing is that Matu is actually the same level as him, though, because Miracle's been kind of alone up top with only like a dual lane, maybe. The fact that the Luna is actually the same level, I feel like it's kind of impressive, because he had a
I'll not
tri-lane
argue.
split experience.
Yeah. Another one to be found. GH, he just can't catch a break this game.
Battle.
In the river, caught out by Secret.
No mercy.
And with Matu sweeping around from the bottom, Secret, they'll start to push it onto this tier 1 mid. TP's coming in from Mind Control.
They want him.
They're going to start diving straight towards him. He pops the outer Dragon Form, will allow them to turn around and Dragon Tail Nisha.
Into the breach.
But Nisha's still in on top of the Dragon Knight. There's no backup inbound for Mind Control as he gets taken out behind the tower.
I thought as much.
Secret doing a significant amount of damage to the tier 1. It's already down to half HP. Miracle's come across. The rest
Let's
of Enigma
go.
on the sidelines. See if they can get a lead in. They'll look towards Zai, slowing him down with the Grave Chill, but it isn't enough here. Fisher comes out, they turn. Ice Blast onto Weehar. He's getting burst slow. The Familiar's holding back the rest of them. Eclipse
My
coming into
ice
play as
bites
Matu
deep.
steps forward. Slam as well. They take Weehar out of the game. Yapso's heading up to the high ground. Kuro just with the death ward out, but it's instantly cancelled. Secret get the 2 of them.
They still have Lasso available. They're threatening Miracle a
I
little bit here,
move.
but he's able to back away. Secret just with those sheer numbers coming into play here this time, and they're still
Forward.
trying to knock down this tower. Enigma trying to push them away from it here. They don't have the best deep push at all on their team.
Indeed.
They won't be able to deter them off of it. 3K gold advantage.
Here I
A
come.
very nice aggressive move. Aggressive stance by Secret. They're just, I think they're like recognizing we have a ton of team fight with a lot of
Agreed.
magical burst. This is what we can take advantage, especially when there's no real front line on the side of Enigma right now, right? DK, Mind Control cannot walk up. He just gets
Your
eviscerated.
bottom tower ain't long for this world.
Yes.
Zai. Weehar's going to try and chase.
Faster.
We'll be able to take away the Troll Summoner and trap Weehar up himself. Miracle.
This'll
Trying to
come
go
in
forward,
handy.
but
This'll
there's
come in
not enough
handy.
burst to commit to take down an Enchantress healing up with the maxed out Nature's Attendants.
To
Zai
battle.
can easily walk it off. Giving Puppy a bit of space in the middle lane, allowing this AA to get some levels.
On.
As all of his kit really crucial in amping up the potential of Secret blowing up targets.
Agreed.
What's Anisha going for? So Anisha, okay, he switched from the Blink now to BKB. I haven't
Down
seen that one
you
much more
go.
efficiently now. There's the boss to BKB rather than boss to Blink or anything like that. Just so you can actually pose something inside of a team fight rather than just being like a full pick-off hero.
Here I come.
That makes sense.
I think especially when you have a hero like the Shaker, it's very
He bought the
easy
Blink.
for
I thought
the
as
upside
much.
to set up with the Fisher. Okay.
As we're
Just
saying it.
as we're saying. I mean, it would have made sense both
I'll
ways.
not argue.
Yeah, I'd like to have thought that Nisha was considering the two. Someone else to say, hey, we need to blink now.
Let's
I
go.
mean, they have Gaps on Blink Dagger right now too.
Under attack.
So I guess that might be why they can just like both follow up.
Your mid
with
tower's
each
in a
other
bit
and
of a
just be like
bind.
that.
Yeah. And even just the ability to go on set. The Absol's able to commit
Swiftly.
and Nisha can keep his eye on the back line. Someone's going to... Pretty much in most of the situations, you want to have at least someone
Yes.
keeping a lock on G8.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your
Could
bottom
still
tower.
break up the initiation.
Absolutely.
I
Double,
move.
two forms of initiation, and like we mentioned, Nigma not having a good form of initiation nor having a front line should be pretty hard
Into
for
the
them
breach.
to look
The
to
other
take
fella's
heavy
aiming to
fights.
wreck your
They don't
bottom
head on
tower.
fights right now versus Secret at all. So they're just gonna play a little bit of this farm game. Mind control. He almost has his Blink Dagger, so that's gonna give them their initiation tool.
Into the
For
breach.
next few moments. We gotta be a little careful what's happening. Very cautiously this side.
Indeed.
Until that E-Blade's done, Nigma don't really have a way of killing someone.
Yeah, his eye's always gonna be a
E-Blade.
his eye's always gonna be a tough target too. He's got that hood finished already, so.
Swiftly.
Secret moving up here.
I thought as
Got
much.
Potential of pushing in and fighting around this tier 1 top, something that Nigma
Here I
gotta be
come.
pretty careful about. Looks like Nisha actually wants to be elsewhere. He'll TP down bottom.
Let's
Nigma
go.
bringing in further back up to be here beside Miracle. As Miracle is just being fully protected
Yes.
as he finishes off this Eagle song.
I think they were trying to. I think Secret was really expecting
move.
Zai to get gone on earlier because he pushed all the way forward. He had them sitting behind him for a very long time, and they're just like,
Your top tower's getting all banged up.
because Poppy wasn't just sitting mid farming. He went from just hitting level 7 to already being level 9 in the last like 3 minutes, just
I'll
sitting
not
in
argue.
mid.
That top tower of yours ain't doing
So
so
they're getting a
good.
bit more out of the map at the moment on the side of Secret.
Yeah, Matu's farm is
Forward.
starting to hit a really good pace. Him on the Luna, getting a lot done. Top lane, Puppy will go down.
Your mid tower needs a
Nigma
little
finally
help.
able to take something out of this area that they've been focused on up top for the last minute or so. But
To battle.
as you say, you can't help but feel that Secret's just getting much more.
Your mid tower ain't doing too
Matu's
well.
farm has the Manta style done. This Luna on an
I
excellent
thought as
trajectory.
much.
Ooh, they knew where Yapsor was. Their GH was checking the tree lines the whole time. Then Mind Control
Into
seems
the
to know
breach.
something was up. We see 2 wards placed down from Secret up in that top lane in those last few moments.
I
They
move.
were really expecting that pressure to come a few minutes earlier.
Faster.
And the top left, he's got his
It's
answer
not
finish.
playing that.
They're probably going to go look for a fight
Let's
versus
go.
Nigma right now. They've got all their tools at the ready with these Blink Daggers.
Yeah, I mean Miracle will have the E-Blade.
Okay.
Creep away, and the E-Blade's going to be making its way over towards him. So now Nigma at least having some sort of threat that they can use to bring one of the heroes. Like you said, they do have some relatively tanky heroes between the Hood on Zai, the Manta on Matu, ways to play against the Ghost combo.
Here I come.
Yeah, these fights now, Nigma, they're getting all these tools mixed together. Like the Pipe, the Ethereal Blade, they've got the Blink on Mind Control now too. They're also trying to take these fights. There's a lot of these initiations.
They're
Might
3
want
mid.
to check your bottom
Back up, back
tower.
up.
Yes.
Thanks, Vincent.
Towards Nisha. Smoke up. They swing him from the mid. So Nisha will just be about to reveal himself down bottom, so they've got a good
Agreed.
lockdown onto Nisha. Nisha's got the blink and a TP though, so if he makes the read to farm this and blink and TP,
Forward.
he'll make it away, and time of Nigma is wasted, but Nigma's closing in. GH, can he find it? The poison's
Swiftly.
out. Nisha's in the trees. He's got blink. Over he goes. He's still running. We are trying to find him with the
Quaff is
familiar.
back.
Nisha goes for the TP
battle.
away. They will not find him in time. Nisha is out, and the smoke gank will.
I'll not argue.
Nisha able to do play away.
And it was a 5-man. It was like the whole team pretty much smoking as well.
Yes.
So
Generation.
boldly go up. Secret, they make the move top during all of that.
Your mid tower needs a little help.
Wait a bit more again out of that.
Not ready.
They're just moving perfectly.
Oh,
good.
no.
Just making sure
And mid lane.
Matthew was in
Stop
such a
swimming
solid
bottom.
position.
Stop swimming bottom.
Mid drag back into the full brunt of the combo. Secret. It's another death on the DK. Matu continuing to beat down on the tier 2 tower top. As this game really for Nigma, they can only look to Miracle to make magic happen here, but he's got to get a lot of it done as Secret as a whole are already immensely far ahead.
It just keeps getting better.
And as we've said a couple of times, they have the thing to address that Morphling with that AA. You see now Miracle, he's actually just queued up the BKB. He knows
Into the breach.
it's still just too scary of a game to go for a very greedy style. If he gets caught, if he gets just clipped, he could go down,
Forward.
Puppy. They wanted to go on there for a second in the mid lane.
I thought as much.
It's just very hard for them to get a jump on someone. They need mind control
Agreed.
to be the one to make the moves, and even when he does, just having a blink of 20 minutes in his head,
Down.
he commits. and just
Your top tower's in trouble.
Mind control's gonna die every single time.
Yeah. I think he's aware of that, right? That's why he didn't build any type of other items. He's just
Your
like,
bottom
I'm
tower's
going
in
to
a tight
die.
spot.
I
No
die.
matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
he's gone for
move.
just like, raindrop and stick and wind blaze because it makes him move a little bit
Land
faster.
mid
But
again.
his real toolkit is just blink and stun people.
Here I come.
Bit of more of a slowdown here, which in secret they're slowly accruing more gold at a faster pace.
On Nisha. That's
Faster.
huge. Matu is not slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, now they don't have a way to stop him. Before, they had they at least have like the Shadow Demon.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures.
BKB piercing type of stun. So once he BKB and
Dire
finds his turn in the
structures
back
looking
line, has to pretty much
fortified.
get
Pass swing
disrupted
bottom.
on that last hoe, or
Swiftly.
it's gonna get dragged into oblivion.
I'm coming.
So much for the Radiant's courier. Poor little fella.
Swift as the wolves of Ice Rock.
He's on the table.
Nice.
Burns, doesn't it?
Smoke was used here, but does come to
battle.
an end. Japs are still.
Miracle.
Whoa, Miracle.
It's not time
Heavily
yet.
shifted into strength though, so they won't make a move onto it. They can move away.
Faster.
It's definitely a dangerous area for Enigma to be around, with Secret having as many as they do here around the Roshan
Frost
pit.
bites.
Taking over this area of the map. Mind control, just doing his best to hit some creeps,
Ah.
get his treads done.
A little bit of something, right?
I'll freeze you
I thought he
fast.
might even just like queue a BKB and just go
The
for
other
one.
fella's bottom tower's gone.
He won't even get to that point
Oh my god.
for a very long time. So they're all sticking together here. Do we have a smoke? No, it looks like they're just moving together to clear out their jungle. Yep, again, another 1,000 gold. Again, accrued for Secret.
Yeah, the difference is just getting bigger and bigger. This sort of passive play, it's not going to favor Enigma at all, and Secret know that. Secret know that. If they can keep
Your
playing
bottom
like this,
tower ain't long for this world.
bigger
Ice
and bigger.
never dies.
And Miracle is the more
Dying's just a part of
He's going to
living.
get the
Yeah.
BKB, but then they've got
They're
to make
meaning to
something happen.
smash that
If they
bottom
just continue
tower
to
of
play this
yours.
farm game, this Luna's going to win outright every single time.
I'll not
Yeah,
argue.
because it's literally just the Morphling is really farming. Visage is getting a little bit of something there, but you can just compare.
Not only
400, look at Nisha, level 16, and he's got that heavy much more.
fangs of
Because
ice.
he's just been playing a lot more of that farm game, because he has
I'm
those
under
tools to travel.
attack.
Grouping up now.
The ice wolves
Beatrun
bite.
is popped. Trying to look for a catch here as they go for this tier 2 tower push.
Demands the BKB there.
That top
Take
tower of
take
yours
these
ain't doing
towers.
so good.
No fear of Enigma trying for something. I mean, I said Enigma are going with the smoke.
Here's
but
ice in your
I don't know
eye.
what exactly they'll be able to find with this.
This
They've already
one's
taken the
all
tower. They're already
mine.
out of there. Drop down the Secret. Nate
Here I come.
on top of them. Enigma's trying.
I always
Just,
was
Will
the
looks
good
trying to
one.
stun up Puppy, trying to stop the disruption comes into play. They have killed off Puppy. Puppy buys back immediately. The BKB from Nisha and Matsu coming out as they turn onto Miracle, forcing this morph to back off. There's the Fisher cancelling Kuro's death ward. Miracle with the final waveform gets himself out of the fight. They are surrounding Matsu, and Matsu is actually getting rather low. Puppy turns the Chilling Touch onto Mind Control. GH still alive. They're heading in, trying to chase down this runner. Yapsel though, in with the slap, turns the fight straight back around. They get the 2
Just a
kills.
little
They move
setback.
towards Mind Control. 4 dead on
The jungle has everything Axton
Dire
has.
went and fortified their structures.
Matu, but Yapso are able to step back, get himself in position with the
Agreed.
blink, and put Nigma's chase to an entire stop.
They got the right target too, right? Nigma, they did the right thing. They went straight for Puppey. They killed him before the fight starts, but the rest of all Secret are just holding their ground, and it's really just the Morphling providing a whole lot of anything. Actually, it was mostly Weehaw just launching those soul assumptions. Everybody else was just on retreat mode. There was too much chaos in the fights from this sticky napalm adding up.
Forward.
And, yeah, now they get a roast out of it. Come back from this one.
Let's go.
Like another, well, a rough one in a different way. As we said, we've had game one, which was very much Nigma leading from the start. Then it all fell downhill. Game two, Nigma, they held the advantage for the whole game.
Into the
now
breach.
Here in game three, Secret very much doing
Drop
so
it.
themselves. This game has been confidently in Secret's hands ever since that bottom lane got hit as hard as they were able to do so, just breaking Mind Control's game. Weehaw he had an okay time in the mid, but he's not able to have the same impact as Nisha. And when it comes down to the carries and the objectives they've been able to push for, Matu has just been getting so much from the map. He's 6-0-10.
The Ice Wolf's bite.
He is 5k ahead of Miracle's Morph. His Luna, it's huge. The Butterfly is going to be there very, very shortly.
Attack!
And Nigma, they just don't have the damage to get in and kill these heroes quick enough. Sure, they bring them low, but they can't quite finish them off.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And I feel like all the moves does it's very touching. It's something I think the panel talked about a lot more yesterday, but when you do have these two supports that don't push out lanes, you're always having to show your boards. Like there's always going to be a core on showing to try to win. So I feel like you get so much information out of that.
God damn
push
it.
off your shadow team, these heroes just can't push lanes, so they can't actually make these moves that are unexpected. Also, everyone's just shoving lanes in constantly and just able to make these aggressive moves and just farm at a faster pace. So we've seen them do. They just have accrued that gold that much.
The other fellas disown their mid tower.
This will be another tier 2. And with that, I imagine
I move.
Already he does. That will be Matu's Butterfly flying out.
Nice.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
And yeah, BD in the bottom.
Have fun trying to bust down Radiant structures now.
He is a monster in comparison to this Morphling now.
Yeah, Miracle just can't keep up.
Agreed.
Look at this. Zai actually uses his enchanted range from the top lane to bring the whole top wave that they were pushing to the mid lane. So now they don't have to address top. He just took all the creeps.
Into the breach.
Now they actually have effectively all 3 other lanes pushing in now for a Secret. Yeah,
Just kill
see that happen
it.
sometimes, but that was a really nice one.
Double damage.
Because how tanky and strong that enchanted creep is.
Miracle does
Your
now
bottom
have that
tower
big
ain't long for this world.
ready in the fights to
I'll not
down
argue.
someone without too much of a worry. He does have to be aware of the lasso, of course. He's still with the means to
My
trap him.
eye spikes deep.
He's spotted by
Disown
the ward.
that
He's
bottom
trying to
tower
walk back
just
to base,
now.
but they are just gonna play with him here. Gonna get dragged over and easily brought down.
To battle.
Yeah, they might even see if they can get the familiar here as well. A little bit of extra money.
On.
And there we have it. Easy plus 100. Just in case Matu didn't have enough farm already. Reaching up towards the 20k.
Fangs of ice.
The line is thrown immediately. They're like, nobody's top. They're gonna be bottom. Go, just directly run to it. Yap's already with the Shadow Blade. He's on his way. He's trying to find somebody, trying to find any type of pickoff.
Into the breach.
Might just be able to find. Oh no, is it gonna be Mind Control?
Oh, not again. Mind control.
Ice, take you.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a
They turn.
bind.
They're out of position. The BKB's out. Puppey has used the Ice Blast, Death Ward, and the Coconut.
Let's
It's on to
go.
Puppey. Puppey, he's going to go down as well by the looks of it. Mind control a few more hits and Puppey will fall. They get the 2 of them, but now Matu just storms in straight away, pushing them
not
back.
argue.
With the BKB already used on Miracle, he has to get away. So, Nigma, they're able to get a few kills there. Still not necessarily the big ones they'd hoped for, just the 2 supports as the 3 cores remain alive in the back. Secret absolutely still pushing the objectives. Just take out the tier 2.
Not yet. Let it burn out.
He got a quick stun.
Ready.
Oh, poor Mind Control. All right, I gotta ask something. Wait, so the bounty is what? They have to kill
Swiftly.
an individual player 20 times, right?
Someone else is out 20 seconds.
This
I
will
mean, he's
come in
got
handy.
9. I feel like he's had one of the rougher games. They've been bullying him pretty hard.
Faster.
20's a
I
lot.
mean, maybe they're going to be able to kill Mind Control 20 times. Maybe.
I
This
move.
could, if there was going to be a game where someone dies 20 times, this could be it. As Mind Control's having a rough one. It's a very
Here I
hard game
come.
for him, and it's just a snowball effect really as a DK. You suffer early on, your whole game's going to be so hard to
I thought as much.
go. Out he goes, Mind Control. Hey, doing the job. Hey, he did his job. He got in. He got the bouncy room, and he will die. So a bouncy for Enigma, step in the right direction for the bounty in the real life. The Secret might be
Axe
able to
knows
get this
you
game.
not, fiend.
As that is the 10th death on Mind Control.
Down you go.
Double digits.
The other fella's top tower had a little accident.
Have such the whole map controlled now. Every single
Indeed.
wave is pushing in now too. Again. And it looks like this time they're
I
ready
see.
to go for the siege. GH is going to make himself some
When
Lunas.
he's in.
Agreed.
He's in, he's trying to go. Nisha has got to put the BKB, stays on top of GH, takes out the Shadow Demon. Over they go towards Miracle. Miracle
Yes.
with the waveform out to the side. Will be able to dodge the Ice Blast. Lucid Beam puts an end to Kuro's Death Ward. The Secret is
I'll freeze you
continuing
fast.
to play this game where Matu is having the time of his life. He's 9-0-13,
Forward.
up to the high ground they go. The supports of Nigma do have buybacks available. See
I
if they
thought
wanna
as much.
pop
Got a
them.
feeling things are
With
gonna
those
pick
extra
up
lives,
real
very little
soon.
they can do to stop this Luna right now.
The ice wolf's bite.
Matu forces out the fortification. He's still sitting with a casual 4,500 in the bank that he doesn't even need to
Bam.
spend to have the power he needs to. Nisha, he's
got
got the grab.
Miracle.
He's got the grab they needed. Straight in onto Miracle. There will be a defensive disruption.
Swiftly.
He's done enough to allow him to get out. Pots the BKB. Miracle turns to try and burst down Puppy, but Puppy with the Yules. He's up in the A. Still alive. Miracle's
I'll
trying
not
to
argue.
waveforms him, but he can't quite do it. Has to TP out with the last bit, but the timing's there. Yapsor, he's in. He's able to stun Miracle just in the millisecond that the
temperature's
BKB ends.
dropping.
And before the
Here I
TP was
come.
complete, as they kill Miracle outside of the base, Miracle will buy back. Matu with his BKB.
I move.
Pops in, yes, BKB and the TP in out. He's all growls like, Pete, I'm out of here. We already managed to do what we wanted to do. We killed Miracle. We forced Miracle to buy back. We don't need to stick around any longer. We'll reset.
Not ready.
You fought badly, died
Oh
worse.
man.
Time yet? I'll freeze
It's
you
he's
fast.
it's now he's I mean it's been a single completely countered. He can't even
Not
focus on
ready.
slowing down because he's got the Yules and he just got so much defensive potential from his early chances of leaves in the pipe. They just don't have the damage at all.
No surprise there. We see on the records that Matu in the highest net worth at this point in this event. I mean, I think it's going to take quite some beating as well. I don't know if anyone else is going to get this level of farm. It's 11-0-13, 24k net worth, over 400 last hits at 32
My
minutes.
God.
Mind Control. It's going to try for the TP out, but they have many a stun to put an end to that. And it's what, only 9 kills to go. 9 kills to go, and the bounty will be Secrets.
Secret's not showing mercy though, immediately setting up
didn't see
onto
that
mid, onto
coming.
Weeha.
Oh, well, you know what it is as well. I mean, Secret, you know, they're not going to end the game, folks. They're playing this to the point where they are going to kill Mind Control 20
Faster.
times. I'm pretty sure this is intent. We'll see how heavy Secret push the issue, but they could keep it at this pace.
Not
Just continue to
yet.
farm Mind Control.
I mean, they could, but I think
Into
this
the
might be
breach.
one of the last hurrahs here for this. If Miracle does go down, there is no buyback for him.
Agreed.
I think
Fades
they're going
from
to try and kill
sight.
him 20 times. They'll take a
That would
rack.
be bullying.
It's the aim of the game. It's the aim of the
Indeed.
tournament. They're playing for the bounties.
It's fair. I mean, maybe.
Take the racks, you know, secure the win, but back off. 32k
Let's
lead.
go.
I mean, you know, Secret, if they're a team that, if they have a 32k lead, they're going to be up close. There's a reason why they just want to kill Mind Control 20 times.
Look at them
Let's
just
go.
waiting on the high ground here for him too, because he's gonna be the one
yeah.
leading the charge, because he's the one who has to lead the charge. Oh, this is weird.
Swiftly.
I mean, it's the aim of the game. That's Blast Bounty Hunt.
Fangs of
Breaking
ice.
down poor old off-lane players. Mind Control, 11 deaths.
I'll not argue.
9 more is a lot. I mean, it's
Nine
taken
is a lot.
them 34 minutes to kill him 11 times.
I mean, what's his death
Indeed.
time at the moment? So 9 times, I mean, 13, so his death
Oh, no.
time. I mean, it's gonna take
there
way
he
too
is.
long, but
But he's invis.
invis.
Here I come.
Oh, got any detection there, dude. Oh no, they found him! Oh, they've got him. That's a 12 death.
Yes.
And they'll take some more on the side of it, of course,
The
because
jungle
why
has
not?
everything
Now
Axe
the
desires.
question is,
Attack.
of course, will Nigma call GG in the 19th kill?
Let's be careful. Luna's almost got BKB. We should honestly just
That's
take
actually
this
the
tower
smart
and
move.
back.
There's
Let's
no way
not
you
fight
let them.
till we
Yeah, you
have
don't
it.
let them take
You know, just let Secret sort of waste their time with the
Forward.
bomb. Let
The
them
other
get to
fella's
19
top
and then
tower
like,
won't be
you
making
ain't having
trouble
that
no
bounty.
more.
All right, they're pushing high ground now. They've got the double Alpha Wolves leading the charge too.
There we go. Now the question is, will they start fountain farming? That's what we want to see. We want to... Oh,
They're just going
they're
in.
going in. There's the jump. Miracle's out for 100. And I think Nigma might call it. As this is them being dove underneath tier 4s. No buyback on Miracle.
This'll come in handy.
As they'll get the cast. Maledicted Death one onto Puppy. Pre-fire as well. Puppy's going to go for the TP out, and he'll be able to make it back to base. The fish is out on the 3 of them. Nisha steps forward with the lasso, drags Weeha side by side to mind control, and they'll call it. There'll be no chance for the 20 kills this game, as this one is well and truly over. 35-6, 38k lead at the end of it all for Secret, as they'll take game 3, and with that, this series. And yeah,
I'm not ready.
this third game, it was a brutal one for.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, from start to finish, completely in control Secret. Every minute that went by, they
I
gained
thought as
a
much.
bigger advantage. It was just, yeah, it was just flawless performance by them. Yapsor, what did he end up this game? 6,
Both
1 and
teams
22.
biding
His
their
movements in the
time.
early game kind of set
Into
them
the
up,
breach.
concreted them to have this perfect mid game, and then 13-0.
You
battle.
sort of obviously, as you were saying, Yapsor, his movements, his involvement was crazy, but at the end of the day, it was actually Matu
Swift
who had
as the
the
wolves of
highest kill
Iceland.
involvement on the
Jarvis
squad,
gonna have BKB
as well as
too
having
next
that
time we
much
see him.
farm as well. I don't know how he was able to do it. It was like
Yeah,
he was
it's
in two
usually
places
push.
at once. He was in the jungle, in the lanes, hitting
Yeah,
creatures,
I
but he was
just-
also
oh, here, right
playing
here.
with the team. And
I
an
move.
incredible performance really does lead the way for Secret to take this game. And with that, there's the series as Nicola may have been down the best in the second round. Overall, Secret still showing
Nice.
to be the strongest
So
side
bottom
today.
now?
This series, it's
Or mid?
set
Oh,
2
shit,
to
I gotta
1.
keep
Mid
pushing this
tower
one.
right about now.
Into the breach. Quite nice.
Dude, that mid-tier 1 has served us very well.
I thought as much. Yes.
Can't do nothing about dire structures right now. No breaking down the radiant
Let's get back
structures
and
like
get this.
this.
Now they forwarded. Yeah, let's get back and get this BKB for Luna.
Agreed.
My dragon form's wearing off also.
Faster. Let's go.
Got my dragon form on for a while.
So, how's your day going?
Well, 10th time today I've climbed those castle steps.
Here I come.
What's that?
Oh, that's Eno.
Not yet.
It's the
Agreed.
Capital One assistant that looks out for charges which might surprise you. It helps you fix them.
So Eno from Capital One's looking out for your coin
I thought
when
as
you're
much.
not.
Exactly.
What's in your wallet?
I'll not argue.
What is this?
The other fella's mid-tower's been disowned.
Time yet. Wolves of Iceland.
Looking at the front lines. There's one small way you can help them in return. Complete your 2020 census today. Census data helps communities plan
move.
funding for hospitals and emergency services. Respond now at 2020census.gov.
We not pussy, bro. Yo.
Swiftly.
There goes one of the other fella's mid-towers.
Into the breach. Let's
There
go.
goes the other fella's mid-rags. The other fella's mid-rags. Done.
tattoo artist.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to tattoo children.
I thought he was like at least 15.
How old was he?
I don't want to do it. Yes. You don't get that crazy your whole life just because Dad died.
Are you gonna get a job?
Faster.
I don't even know why you gotta clean the truck. Trying to show up all sexy to a fire?
Forward.
The King of Staten Island. Rated R. On demand Friday. Go to the King.
Indeed. To battle.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
I thought as much. I'm not ready.
So maybe they can just go out here.
Indeed.
They're coming, they're coming.
Here I come.
Your mid-tower ain't doing too well.
Well, Team Secret really
Shouldn't
drove
seem to
home
be
that
able
point
to
that they
push
are the better team here in this, this third game of the series.
Your mid-tower's in a
against
bit of
Team
a bag.
Sigma. I'm here with Sigma. and
Yes.
of course, we're gonna try to go third. They want a little bit of a beatdown, if you ask me.
You see a snapshot from the game here. The score is 8-0. I think 4 of the kills at this point in the game are on the Dragon Knight. I'm pretty sure. At least 3 from this early laning stage.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of left him to die a bit, right? He was against the tri-lane right at the start of the game. Nisha had a decent laning stage, did better against Visage due to zoning him, but didn't quite stay on there for Visage.
Agreed.
And this right here is maybe one
This'll come in
moment
handy.
of brightness in this game for Enigma. They're really far behind, but they get a good initiation where they
I
kill the AA
move.
straight away, and effectively enabling their morph to play the fight. But you're already 10,000 gold behind minute 24 from this
battle.
The other
snowballing
fella's
from the
gonna
earlier
save
stages
that
of the
top
game.
tower.
You
That ought to
almost
put a
overpower
scare
Monster
in
here,
him.
but they turn around and now,
Forward.
you know, how many times have we seen this happen? Countdown to 2,
Nothing
1,
left of the
boom.
other fella's mid-tower.
So many times. That's how you count down from 2, by the way.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're
Take
a little bit sooner than I thought, but yeah. I mean, Secret played awesome team fights. Said it before, they're maybe the best team fights in the world, and this time they have the laning stage to enable themselves. So it's a very
Time yet?
That's a win.